gonna get this together. Okay, good. Guys, sorry about technicalities. So I have enabled the Q&A. Should you have any question from me or Natasha? Like I can invite Sabrina. I have two Sabrinas watching me and Sierra. Yeah, couldn't add guests. This person was unable to join because of technical issues. What technical issues? What technical issues? Hi, Latanya. How are you? Good to see you. I really don't know what we can do. Hey, Mr. Beta. Welcome, everybody. We're just trying to figure this out. What's going to happen? I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, it's telling me you're watching. That's what I don't know. Mm-hmm. Hey, Sabrina. Thank you all so much. We have good stuff for you. If this will let us shine today. If only this will let us shine. Allow audience to participate in your broadcast. That's what I did. I've allowed it. And I'm trying to invite. Even Ariane is watching. I can invite Ariane. Honestly, I don't know what we can do. What can we do here? What can we do? Does anyone have any idea? Mm-mm-mm. That's really why I said I wanted to do the Zoom. Let me do this. Let me go. Let me try to see if I can. But I'm on YouTube on this one. Let's see. Let's see something. This one. If you move to YouTube, I mean, yeah, they can come and join us on YouTube if they don't mind. Yeah, because can you join me on YouTube? Yeah, I think you should come on YouTube if you can. Because I'm live on YouTube. So guys, I'm gonna share this video and you guys can join me on YouTube. So I'm gonna share this live. Just join us on YouTube, okay, y'all? I think what I'll do is this. I'm gonna stop this stream and invite you on YouTube. I think I can do that. We're gonna get this. This feature. Manage. Okay, let's see. Should I end this stream? I'm saying you're watching me. Okay, I can. I'm inviting you now. Can you accept? I'm adding you right now. Let's see if it's gonna work. Did you get the request? Yeah, she's
Yes.
here. Perfect.
Hi.
God is always good, y'all. God is good all the
All the
time.
time.
We can't see you though. Welcome,
You
everyone.
can?
You dark, like it's in the dark. We can. I can see you. Can you guys see Natasha? Can you see me, Natasha? Though
Yes.
I can't see you. Your background is dark.
I'm outside, so it's sunny outside.
Sabrina, can you see Natasha? Can you guys see her picture? Oh, they can see you. Okay, that
You
ain't that.
know.
It's fine. It is fine as long as they can see you. I'm. Oh, Joanna can see you. Everyone can see you except for me. What is going on with my life?
We need to get you a new phone.
It's not my phone. Trust me. It's not my phone, but I'm excited. Sabrina, everyone can see you. Ariane can see you. We love you guys. We're excited. We've been cooking this forever. And it's time, y'all. Welcome, everybody. It's your girl, Coach E. Oh, you can call me. My name is Elizabeth, but you can call me Coach Eli. And with me is my dear student, Natasha Iliron. She happens to be my current, well, when I say current, this concluding cohort. She was part of my March cohort. And yeah, so she's my student right there. And we've developed this good relationship, and she has been helping me out. Day one of class, she reached out and said, Coach, are you okay? You sure you don't need help? I can help you. You know how some people will say, yes, I can help you, but they don't mean it. It doesn't truly come from their mind, right? But Miss Natasha's case is not the issue. She is somebody I can truly call my friend, y'all. So I am happy to introduce you all to Natasha,
Thank
and she happens to
you.
be my moderator. So she's also helping out with the group. So she's been helping in all spheres, y'all. So we can't wait. Today what we want to do is talk about everything, especially as it pertains to the conference, right? What we realize is that I have been posting and posting, and sometimes some of my posts probably is not get into your feed, you can't see them, or it's probably too lengthy, or sometimes you know how most people are visual learners, right? We all like to learn, we like what we see and all that. So we decided to come here tonight, and we're probably going to be doing this frequently. It depends on how this goes, right? We truly want to bring everything. We want to create a lot of awareness around conference, and that is because of the value that conference poses. We don't want you to miss out. We don't want you to miss out from conference, right? So we are here to talk about everything. When I say everything, everything as it relates to conference and everything else about Coach Eli, the training in this group. You guys are here. I might as well add value to your life. That's what I enjoy to do. I like to impact life positively. So allow me to do that today. I'm here to break down everything. We're gonna cross all T's and dots all the things. You know how y'all say that, right? So let's get ready. Whenever you're ready, Miss T, I am for ya.
So, Coach Eli, you know the streets, the social media streets wants to know all of these goodies that you've been posting about the conference.
Okay.
So I'm going to go down the list. It was one of your posts that you put. It's titled "The Conference Main Highlights." It is very lengthy, but I like to read, so I sat there and read everything, and I was just blown away.
Mm.
So the main highlights, I know you said it's 2 days of power packed event, 8+ expert speakers and panelists, 3 specialized training. Go into the specialized training. Like, what can we expect as far as training? Like, is it, because this is the first time I've heard in conferences that you're actually doing hands-on. Because when you go to conferences, they just talk and talk and talk, and you're not doing anything hands-on. So this one caught me. So can you elaborate more on this specialized training and workshop?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I know you're smart. I know you're smart. And guys, let me be very honest with you. This is true transparency. I did not plan anything with Natasha. Okay, y'all. She's coming from me real big. I trust because Natasha don't take nothing. She doesn't take zero tolerance for rubbish. Okay. So I know she's coming from me, and I'm ready for you. Okay, girl. But yes, you
Yes.
are absolutely correct. I don't believe conference should be all about talking and talking and throwing motivation speeches. We all motivated every day. I don't need to motivate you guys. What I want to do is add value, right? You're gonna hear me say this word every time throughout my speeches. I'm all about adding value, but I'm gonna be very direct. You want to know what's up with this hands-on workshop? It is true. Day two of conference is going to be 2 days, and day two we are going to be getting our hands dirty. We're going to be experimenting. You know how you go to the lab, scientific lab, you get to get your hands dirty. So we are going to be having three workshops, right? Initially it was two for me. I was going to do the drug testing, that's the DOT and the non-DOT drug testing, and the DNA. However, as I was on this journey, this is a spiritual journey for me, okay, y'all. God told me to also add the lead testing. So we are going to be having three workshops on day two. The reason is because a lot of people in the history of me teaching always ask me, they request, can I come to Maryland? I really am a visual learner. I like to understand how it's done. So I am taking it upon myself. I have trained trainers, people that are experts that would help me on those days. We're gonna have three stations and we're gonna have three trainers. And the idea is that each participant will be going around. So when you finish from one station, you're gonna go to the next station. So that way everyone can have the total full experience. So on the day two, we're gonna have three stations. One is for lead testing. I want to do lead testing. You know why? I think I need to add that to the list. Guys, I'm also monitoring your chat for any questions, right? And Sierra too is there helping us with the chat. Okay. So we are doing this because I know I'm going to give you guys the blueprint. Y'all are going to take the blueprint to your state to go secure the funds that are there for you guys. Untapped resources. You guys are not tapping into that. And we're going to break all of that down at the conference. So I want to show you firsthand. It is better for us, or it's better for you guys to have the physical experience, right? To understand how to do this testing, especially for DOT. DOT is a federally regulated test, and you must understand all of the laws and requirements. So that's what we're going to be doing on day two. Natasha, let me know if I cover every aspect of your question. If not, you can ask me or tell me to elaborate more. And also, you guys are going to be getting your certificates of completion. However, I know for the most people, you guys probably have already, you already have your DOT certification, but I want you to take your mind away from the certification for a minute. Certification is not what should deter you from now coming to conference because you feel like, oh, I already have this. It's gonna give you a more sense. It's better you're learning from me firsthand, right? I know I teach this course online,
Wow.
but you're gonna be seeing me in person physically, and you're also gonna get to see people. Someone's question might inspire the next thing that we're gonna say, right? So we want to be in the same room together. Blood draw is not, we don't draw blood. Lead testing is only finger stick. It's like when you poke your hand or prick your hand, like the type 2 diabetes testing. So Neradia, let me know if I answered your question. And Mekiba also wants to know when and where. It is not a class, however, this is a conference. The conference is going to be in Atlanta, Georgia, September 5th and 6th, right after Labor Day. All right. I hope I've taken care of that, Mekiba and Neradia. Natasha, please let me know.
Okay. Thank you for that. Wow, that is different. Another thing that I noticed when we go to these events, networking opportunities, they say when you go networking opportunities, they have tables lined up and you just walk around and you get the people cards and that's it. That's not networking to me at all.
Give me the
Like you
cards.
don't even get value.
Right.
So I see yours says networking opportunities with stakeholders in the industry. Could you please tell me, are we just walking around a round table, getting cards and then leaving? Like, what is that experience?
I told you Natasha is mean, y'all. Y'all think I'm joking. Y'all think I'm joking, right? Y'all think I'm joking. Okay. No, 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 no. Let me tell you something. The people that said your net work is your net worth, they mean it. However, it's not about just passing no damn gift card or what did you say, gift card or business card? We're not doing card. You'll take the numbers. But I'm telling you, I'm talking about stakeholder. Do you guys understand? Do you know what stakeholder means? The person that you're going to connect with that would transpire your life. You should not be putting people in your circle that will not add value to you. The people that I know, my circle are people that have added value to me and that is continuing to add value to me. And these are the people that you're going to see at network. They have something to offer. So the networking event is with stakeholder. For example, if you allow me to pivot a little bit, I'm talking about ecosystem. By the time we're done, I'm done with my training because I'm actually in training right now. I mean, I'm onboarding as we speak into the ecosystem. where we get to collaborate over contract. This is as a result of a network. If I didn't network, I won't get it. We don't know. These people that we want to network were not born with us. But we have to attend conferences like this that will put us in big rooms, in rooms with powerful people. So, Natasha, no, you guys are not going to be getting cash from nobody just because we want to fill in the gap. I am not filling the gap. You are going to be talking with stakeholders, with people that would impact your business, right? You would have something to walk away. And by the time you leave or get back home, these are the kind of contact that you will be needing for your business by the time you leave. For example, I am able to solve the problem of lab accounts. One of the people that you're going to meet at the conference will be helping you to bridge the gap. You know, when you're trying to look for clinical lab accounts, when you call Quest will say, go and bring a provider, go and get the NPI number of a provider. We don't have a provider because why? We have to pay for the provider. We don't, as startup, we can't afford all of this excess money, right? So this person, one of the people, when I say stakeholder, this is one of the stakeholder that you guys are going to meet at the conference, that you would get their number, you would reach out to them, and as a result of you attending the conference, they would open an account for you without you even needing a provider. And you will be able to get access. You have access to portal, access to supplies and everything. They will help make your business protocol operations easier and smooth. This is what the conference is going to do to you. We are not doing business card or filling the gap. We are actually executing, getting to the point. Does that help?
Well, yes.
Okay. Let me take this question. Okay, Ciara is helping me with that. All right. Thank you, Ciara.
I had to just get it business cards, and that's it. So I've heard you talk about the $3.8 billion blueprint, for the lead testing. Can you elaborate on that? Because I know you said that was for your VIPs, but if, like, say people did not pay the VIPs, and they have regular tickets, are you also just gonna be covering that topic as a whole, or are you separating the attendees or providing that information?
No, wait. Thank you for that question. I'm very grateful because a lot of people probably have the same question, right? I am not separating. As long as you are in the room, you are in the room. You are in the room, you're going to get and learn everything on the leg testing, what it entails, what is even leg testing, why leg testing, why is it important? And you will be able to duplicate. Yes, I was able to win. I didn't win the contract. I was awarded this much money to do mobile leg testing, right? So you would need to understand the parameters, what it means, what it entails. Kenyatta, hey, right? And you will be able to take. So you know how they say, don't work hard but smart. This day in 2025, we are not duplicating efforts. You actually have to copy. When somebody is doing something right and it is working, you don't have to fix it. So my formula, my strategy, my blueprint is what you're going to take with you and go and copy and duplicate it. But you can only get that at the conference. So to answer your question, Tasha, everyone in the room, both the general admission and VIP, will have access to this information. The only difference in this caveat is that the VIP is able to take out of my $3.8 billion. I will be able to pay you if you work. And that's what we've executed. First, a girl love in our first meeting that we had yesterday. We had a VIP meeting yesterday, and we're gonna continue, right? So, and you guys have seen that is so true, right? So that's what we are going to be able to do. So everyone coming would have access to the blueprint and be able to take and run away with this idea. However, if you want to, subcontracting is only available to VIPs.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for that clarification.
You're welcome.
Now, the next thing that piqued my interest was how to use a nonprofit to boost your for-profit business. What do you mean by that?
Absolutely. You can't tell me you don't know that. But we have a tweak to this. It has always been there. A lot of people probably knows this concept, right? For non-profit, for profit, because You know how you can pay yourself? Because here, why do you think the government are giving you money? The non-profit are always free money. They are always funded either by philanthropists, grants, scholarship, or whatever, right? But this money needs to be used up, right? This money needs to be used. So you would hire your for-profit company to work for the for-profit. It's a similar concept to the government funds. You would use your nonprofit to help your for-profit business. That's one way to look at
Gotcha.
it, right? Because whatever you're saying, so let's break it down with example here. Let's say you guys are offering education, free education to immigrants. Like you're trying to teach them English and all that ESL language. You need to pay somebody to teach them, right? So if your business is in teaching or education, you can in turn
Right.
pay that business and you will run away with it. And just because I am not a subject expert, actually one of my speakers, again, you see how they're how speakers, not just any speaker, it's very important. So one of my speaker who is into nonprofit and they are very successful. They actually are very successful with their nonprofit and they are also renowned in their city is also going to be one of my key speakers. Okay, to also
Wow.
elaborate more, yeah, to expatiate more on how you can use nonprofit. Let me quickly drop this here. You know how you pay for stuff with your nonprofit organization. You just have to show them your, what do they call it? Those certification. And once you tell them that you have a nonprofit, you can get a lot of things for free. So that's another reason why you actually need nonprofit. For example, Canva right now. If you go on Canva, they're asking us to pay for so many things. But if you open Canva in your nonprofit's business name, everything that you do on Canva is free. I'm talking about paid stuff, paid content, right? So these are, and so many, many more. You even know how they say you can use your nonprofit to buy car and all that. Like I said, a subject expert is going to come and elaborate more on this. That's another reason why you don't want to miss conference. And Felicia has a
Yeah.
question. Felicia said, how do we sign up for conference and how much? Conference has different prices. As we speak, there is still early bird discount that you can partake in. If you're looking for the general admission is $800. And Miss Ciara Young has been so kind. She has embedded the link. You can go ahead and tap that link, Mrs. Felicia. All right. So that's the early bird fees for conference. And if you want, we don't even have the VIP anymore, unfortunately. And we don't even want you to pay this much anymore, right? Because the funds, I want it to be enough for everyone. So you might as well just go get general ticket. General admission will be enough. You'll be able to attend both the conference, the blueprint, the speaking, and workshop. All right. So that's it. Thank you, Natasha.
The other thing is, because I might as well just do nothing for the rest of my time. There's new stackable service alert. How one client can give me 500,000. 500,000? Are you? Is that the correct number, ma'am? 500,000? One person? What are we doing with that? Can you elaborate with that? My God,
My God.
500,000?
My God. You see how I'm so calm? Even when this thing came to me, I was in shock. And I knew this was God's backing. I knew God was with me. Because conference is not an easy task. I hope you guys know that. Conference is not for show. Not for me. I don't know about other people that does conference. This is my first time. So it's a challenge on its own for me. But since I have dedicated my time and I've accepted the calling to do this, God has been so faithful. He has been faithful. I was sitting in a meeting, actually talking with the nonprofit girl because I was trying to finalize the wrap up schedule. And she said, Coach, stay right there. I have something for you. And she called this lady, boop, 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 because when she immediately when she got the location, she said, oh, I have somebody to give you or to tell you about. And when this lady jumped on the call, she blew my mind. Listen up, y'all. One client is 500,000 with this new wraparound services. I'm telling you guys right now, that's the reason why this lady actually when to hire this nonprofit lady, because what they want to do is you can also use your nonprofit to generate clients. Your nonprofit will be a lead generation. That's how you're going to get a lot of customer, because people like free stuff. And the only place you can get free services is either through a nonprofit. So as a for profit business, you will use your nonprofit as a lead generation to get people, to refer people to services that can afford your service. That's another mechanism, right? So you see how it's coming back. So this person blew my mind. There is actually one thing that you guys are not looking to. You know how everybody gravitates towards home care, group home, group home, group home. Let me tell you something. I can't give you that here. You have to come to conference.
Yeah.
But I'm telling
Yeah.
you, I am telling there is a new service that you can actually add on to this business because you're already in the healthcare space. And for those of you that have home care, I truly encourage you to be at the conference. I am telling you that if you have a home care, this conference is for you because it is very similar. They are all wrappable, they are all stackable. Okay? So, but because it is not a severely served population, you know how everybody wants to do that because it is easily integratable. Everybody wants to do home care because it is easily integratable. But everybody left that one piece alone. I love you too. Everybody left that piece alone because they don't know about it. If you are not informed, you are deformed. You only know what you know. So immediately when even when they told me, I was like, I gotta pay this lady to come. I gotta pay this lady to come and talk to you guys. Because it's either I go big or I go home. I don't do what doesn't glorify God. And I don't do what doesn't glorify me either. Okay? So that's that, Miss Natasha. There is a new services I can I can tell you at conference that will fetch you millions of dollars. Like you said, Natasha, at the end of the day, you won't even have to work. All this struggling, calling all these TPAs that will pay you $10. You don't need no TPAs $10. You will never see me preach about TPAs. That's why I always knock off choice DNA out of the list. You will never see on my curriculum or my program where I'm going to ask you to go and be buying products from TPAs. We don't do TPA. That's why I want to empower you to know how to fish, where to be looking for. Cast your net. Where whenever you cast your net, you will see a lot of fishes. Because a lot of you have been casting net, casting net, casting net, but you are not getting anything. That's why this conference is going to put us together to give you places that you yourself have not imagined, such as this new wraparound services that we're going to talk about. And it is true because these populations, people don't serve them. People don't go there. It's on top. It's the same thing y'all don't know about the lead contract, the grant, the funds available to lead testing for community impact, for community outreach. You have to start to see your business as a solution. The government needs you. Without the people there is no government. It's always the government for the people. So the moment you put your business, why do you? And again, let's go back to nonprofit. The third point for nonprofit is because the nonprofit exists to carry out the mission for the people. So that's why you have to use the nonprofit as a bait. You see where I'm coming from? Because under the jurisdiction and the law of nonprofit, you can't make money because it's for nonprofit. You should not be making profit from nonprofit. But we are going to use it as a bait to generate leads, to get clients, and to make money, to pay us for profit. All right? Thank you,
I
Miss
don't know you
Joanne.
about guys, but I know my head is spinning. And once we get off this, I'm going to go work on my nonprofit.
You do? Even me.
To have it fixed. So when conference come,
Yes.
I have it set up.
You have to.
So I got that, people. Don't miss that point. Okay. Next question. So there'll be another. Okay, I know you was talking about nursing homes and all that good stuff, but I see here that you say you have a moderate keynote speaker that's going to be discussing nursing home contracts. That's different than just having a nursing home. So you have somebody that's going to be actually discussing how to get contracts with nursing homes, and you said free specimen and processing supply. So nursing home, like, I know they don't need like drug testing. I know they probably would need what, blood draw?
Hmm.
I would
Guys,
think, to test older population.
guys, listen up. Something just dropped on my mind now. Natasha is actually a God sent to you guys. And I'm going to say this again. I never, and God, you see me today. I didn't talk with this girl. I didn't. And she even purposely didn't even talk about this because she knew she was going to come from me like this. She's throwing me under the bus, which is good. I got you. This girl right here is a godsend for you guys. You see those
Ask
questions?
questions.
She didn't I didn't see these things coming. But because it is true, very good. Sabrina answered the question. This particular lab, I'm actually bringing two labs on board for you, two stakeholders. Y'all don't understand what I'm doing for you guys. I am bringing two stakeholders. One of them is in this group. They are yet to finalize, but they have a moderate lab. They will be helping you to process. You know how it is difficult for phlebotomists? Y'all be looking for where to labs to process your specimen. Y'all don't have that solution. So in my aspiration, I am bringing solution to that too. A lot of phlebotomists don't know the lab to partner with that can even help them to take insurances. It's a problem because phlebotomists, y'all don't have insurances. So this lab will help you take the insurance and they might even pay you, but I don't know what their services looks like. But there is a moderate complexity lab that will solve one of the problems. Now, the second connection that I have is these people will take out those clinical piece because clinical, you have to have a doctor. No, Nasha, I'm glad you said that. That is see, everything I'm doing is solution based. I am not here to sell tickets. If you like, don't buy the ticket. The ticket will sell. You are not helping me. You are helping yourself by attending the conference. But let me just stay calm. Let me just continue with this. Oh yeah, Alicia is stuck. Listen, I've been consulting for 3 years. And my background is different. I'm an educator. I'm a professor. So this is my talent. This is my skill set. So I can, and I'm not a psychologist. I didn't go to school for psychology, but I can read business and understand where you guys have problems with. So it's a lot of phlebotomists that needs this solution. And you must be in the room to receive. You must be there. I have bridged that gap for you. Now, the second piece of this is where they would even, so you know how Quest, you go to Autolab will send you the supplies. You don't need no doctor in this case. This is how it gets so beautiful. They would skip those, it's a barrier. And this business have identified that mobile phlebotomist has this issue. So this business, that's what they cater to. They will bridge the gap, give you the lab without asking you for no MPI number and give you the supply. Where the other provider, so yeah, in other words, because you can't wrap your head around that, Natasha, it is for blood draw. This, because you know why? I teach everything. If you go through my program, I help you guys set up blood. I help you set up DNA, immigration, AABB, drug testing. It got to be all around. I can't leave phlebotomy alone. So I thought of you guys, my phlebotomists, and for those of you that wants to have phleb, because you can make cool cash. You can, when we speak of contract, the fastest place and the best way to get contract is with nursing homes. If you can dispatch phlebotomists there, you will get, because they need help. They need help. They are the ones that uses phlebotomy the most. Yes, Kenyatta.
Hmm. If you guys are not coming to this conference, I don't know what to tell y'all, because I'm going. Because after reading all this, I'm like, wait a minute now. This is a different conference. It's doing something different for me. Now, so I'm going to ask you this question. Now, I see it says industry experts on MCLs, government, and grant funding. So when I hear grant funding and when I go to these, like I tell you, to these events and they say, oh, grant funding, we're going to help you find funding. You go to the table and they give you a flyer and say, oh, go on this website and then fill it out and then we'll get back to you. That's it. And then you don't hear nothing else. So please tell me this government and grant funding is not just us getting a piece of paper and a link to go to and then, you just stuck.
No, for real. Wow, this girl is on fire. She actually is meeting my match. Like, and I think you can't see this side, but Kenyatta is saying something to you. She said she's your person. And I think God actually, no, God chose you for this mission. I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you, Natasha. Natasha, you came to my class, you signed up for my class, and
Yep.
that's it. I don't know you, but you are actually the
Yep.
right fit for this mission. I'm telling you, because these questions, you are actually helping people by asking this question. Because even me myself, I can't imagine this is happening right now. But anyway, not to go out of context, let me tell you something, guys. If I tell you about this one, you will be shocked. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how this came in play. I teach, right? One of my students just came and said, Professor, I have this lady. She is in public health. She's into government contract. Talk to her. I didn't answer this girl because I thought she was trying to be a good student, get on my good list so she can get an A in the class. I didn't respond. I just said thank you. Fifth week, sixth week, she will follow up. Have you talked to Dr. This? Oh yeah, I will talk to Dr. This. I didn't talk to Dr. This. She came back again. Have you talked to this Dr. This? Okay, I have time today. Who is this Dr. This that you're saying? Then she started to show me. I took the information. I didn't do anything. I didn't act. I just stood there. And immediately, you know how something is, there's like this light bulb. Boom. Go and look at what this doctor is even talking about. What does she do? And when I went there, my mind was blown. Let me tell you what you guys, I took notes for you guys. This is where we called it is an ecosystem. So when you're looking, so it's not what Natasha just described. You are not going to sams.gov or filling up. We are not. See, I haven't been to conferences, but I can imagine what people are telling you because this is a new initiative where business owners are going to collaborate over contract. The opportunity that I also want to bring to you is that you can set your businesses as a consulting firm. You are going to be helping stakeholders. We're talking about universities, we're talking about banks, we're talking about big collaboration. Because you know, when they say ecosystem, these are the people that will be in the ecosystem. Leaders, government leaders, they are in there. We deliberate. You know how America has this 100, what is the 100 things that we have in America? We will be in, it's a system, and it is not for everybody, only for Coach Eli students. Where we deliberate over 1 billion available ready money right now, and they are going to position our businesses to win. The type of thing we do there is to win the contract. Is either you win or you win. That's why it's a system, it's an ecosystem that is set together for the big boys, the stakeholders. So when we say stake, that's what that means. And only your business, if you are in the room, that's the only opportunity. It's either you miss it. I'm not teaching it any elsewhere. Even me right now, I literally and Sabrina, Sarah can attest it. I literally paid $20,000 my own fee because I want to be part of that ecosystem, to be a consultant. So that's going to be the newest thing I'm going to be adding to you because we are about to impact the community. I qualify so much because my background is in public health. That's why my student was saying, go, 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 but I didn't understand the mission in the beginning. So immediately when she knew that, because that's and she's my student, and that's probably her vision in the later on in years. So we are impacting just the same way you're using your lead testing to impact the community. So we are dining with the governments that are ready. They see that you are in the system. Oh, so they choose you first above any other person because you are in the echo. You are in the circle. You are there. So once your business is identified and they see that you have everything, you get the contract. You get the contract. That's how that works. And let me tell you something. It is where those contracts are readily. It is the access is there. It's not like you just described, Natasha, that oh, go and apply. You are not queuing. There is no queue here. It is there and it is a match. You are putting the square peg in a square hole because you are in that system. There is access to contract. So where we turn collaboration into consistent income. So you're going to use government money. You will be paid every day. Instead of you marketing to one person on the internet, you're running ads, which is a hit and miss. This your fund it's just like the lead, guys. Isn't the money waiting for us, Natasha? When we test, don't we
Yes.
get paid? That's what this is the
Yep.
concept. It's very similar. And the only reason why they will let me in is because I was able to prove to them that I know about contract too. I had to do a lot of manifesto for my business. Then I was a good fit for this program. Let me know if that helps answer your question.
I don't even know what to say because it sounds like listening to you and reading all of this, like during this conference, it's literally not just people talking. Like everything is really going to be hands on. Like we're going to be there actually signing contracts and getting the contract. So it's not like we're just going to get a card and be like, yeah, contact me, and then that's it.
No,
It's like everything's going to be done in the room.
for you, that's why you have to come and network, because these people are also going to have their tables. They have their vending tables. We have a separate room where we're going to put all these vendors, and you get to initiate all that conversation right there.
So, how would you recommend somebody? These we are all new. Some of us are new business owners. Like I know in my mind, I'm like, okay, I gotta go work on my nonprofit, and you just have to make sure. I know you gotta make sure all your business, everything is lined up correctly, because now we're gonna be in front of these people, so we're not going home with their cards. We're actually doing the work.
Mhm.
So, what would you recommend your attendees to like start doing now to prepare themselves? Because you're not just going home with flyers and business cards. Like everything is going to be done in the room.
That is so true. And that was actually Sabrina's question. I don't know if you remember, I said there is this
Oh,
girl that called me for an hour and then she paid right away. These were the, so, and
yeah.
Sabrina is watching us right now. So before Sabrina paid for her ticket, she actually called me and said she wants to understand. Hey, and I'm open to that, y'all. If you feel like you still need to call me even after this video, go ahead. Go ahead and call me. Sabrina called me, and the minute when she hung up the phone, she paid. The same thing with what is her name? Torina. Torina just paid for a VIP today. Yep, Sabrina right there. That's her. See, I will never lie to you guys. I'm just telling you guys right now. You should have known me by now. I don't lie to people. And there's Sabrina right there in the chat. Torina too, if you feel like, go ahead and comment. Torina just secured the VIP ticket today. She called me and she asked me, Coach, which one is better, mentorship or this? And I was truth with her. I'm not gonna set up a business in 2 days for you. However, you are gonna learn a lot. And I was able to differentiate those two things with her. And she made a decision. And she locked in the deal. She didn't even ask for no 10% because I gave her the initial fee of 10%, but immediately I remembered that the 10% code is actually expired. She didn't have a problem because she saw the assets right there. Torina is coming. She's there. So all these people have purchased their tickets. You know what I'm saying? So what was the question? What you should be doing? So like tribunal question is, I at least you are going to be doing lead testing, right? You're going to be getting blueprint for lead testing. You need your NPI number. You need your clear. If you don't have clear, you will need clear. And also try to start looking for a a provider. It can be a doctor or any provider, because what we do with the lead is we do peer-to-peer review. Because when these kids test comes back elevated, we are in charge because we are the lab, right? It's a clear lab. Anytime we test and it's a positive result, we got to treat them. So we have to treat those children. So what we do, my provider will do what we call peer to peer. So they will call the pediatrician because the baby has a doctor. We would collaborate, and we also have to do a lot of reporting to the environmental. You're making me teach already here. You're already getting the blueprint. Okay, so come to class, come to conference, because these are so many moving parts. You can't find this information on Google. I'm just telling you guys right now. Some people think you can't walk a path that you haven't been to by yourself. You need, otherwise you're gonna make mistakes. But anyway, we do so many. Yeah, so you need clear, you need your lead, you need your clear, you need your, what is it called, your NPI. Even for drug testing, even if you don't have drug testing, we're going to give you a certificate on site. What else do you have to do? I think you should work on your website. I think you should start working on your marketing material. One thing that I also told Sabrina is that bring your own business cards too, because you're going to be meeting with people, not just these stakeholders. You're also going to be meeting with some powerful people in the room. Some of you are powerful, some of you, because y'all need each other. There is force in networking. So one of the things you should do, if I were you, is bring your card to the conference. VIP is not sold out if you can pay the same day. and I'm only giving you guys to this today. We are not the only reason why I have 5 slots, so it's actually no longer 5, it is now 4 left. But you're not going to be on a payment plan and think you have a VIP. We've done that and that's it, because this is so much value that I'm bringing. The VIPs are going to be getting the trainer. You know how much money I'm putting back in your pocket just as a VIP ticket? Train the trainer, you training people. So what, I mean, I'm giving you a lot of money here. I'm giving you solution already. You're gonna, for my VIPs, when I teach you guys on the day 2, your certificate is different. You have the trainer certificate to train anywhere in the United States. To have you're making money right there the same day. So if you are a VIP ticket holder, you might as well start creating your own training program too right now. Because by the time you leave that conference, you are able to teach right away and make your money. So I'm giving you guys a lot of money in return anyway. So that's why we're not selling to nobody. It's high ticket. I might as well say I'm gonna sell 100 VIP ticket, but I'm very strategic with it because of what I am giving back as a VIP. So to answer your question, you do have to. I think you should bring your business cards with you to network. Sounds good?
And you should have LLC already established, correct?
LLC, website, EIN, I have all that available. Please.
Ready.
I can't build a business without, if you do, yeah, you should have an LLC. And if you need help, let us know. Let us know. Like you need to have an LLC, a business that we can build on it for sure.
Listen, let me see what else. Am I missing anything else? This is marketing strategy. So, are you guys helping with that during the conference, or how would that go with the marketing?
Are you kidding me?
Because I
Are you
that's a
kidding me?
lot.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You know I am queen marketing. I never teach people without giving them a strategy.
Hmm.
Shonda, I'm coming to your question. I don't give people nothing. When I teach, if you go through my program day one night, I am coming with close to 20 strategies for you guys. You guys get ready to take pictures. Bring your recorders. Oh, one thing, let's tell it. Please bring your business card, bring your recorders, bring your cameras, okay, y'all, and bring your pen and paper. Get ready.
Yes.
I am giving you strategies that will work. Proven. You know, I run this business. You know, I own a diagnostic lab. I don't teach what I don't own. The mistakes I have made in my business, the things that don't work, and the things that works, strategies. Because without strategy, you can't sell. You can't sell. Why am I selling out? Because I have a strategy. Everything I do, I have a strategy. You have to have a strategy to sell out, right? And that's what I say. So I'm going to give you marketing ideas. Not even ideas, I mean strategy. Ideas is different from strategy. I hope you guys know that. So yeah, for sure.
Yes.
For sure. For sure. So day one is speaking. We're going to be talking on day one. Every gems dropping in that room, fire, we're going to lit that room. Some of you will be standing and you'll be crying. That's the vision God gave me. I'm telling you right now. Even in me, I'm feeling it, because even me that I'm doing it is I'm just a messenger. I am just a messenger. I'm telling you, because if you ask me 2 weeks, 2 months ago, I don't know about this. I didn't catch the vision yet. It literally just dropped the vision. I just got the vision and I'm ready, because it's backing this vision up. It wants to change lives. Enough is enough. You guys have done so much. Like, why? There is no problem if you want to own a business. There is no big deal if you make money in your sleep. You want to break those curses. Let's go. I like passionate people. Y'all want to help your family. Y'all want to live a good life. There is nothing wrong with it. There is nothing. And if God is saying go and help my people, then that's what I want to do. That's my mission here. So I'm ready for it. That's why we are coming here. And like I said, Natasha is a godsend, because these things that we are doing tonight is divine. I didn't have anything. I never had this plan. I didn't plan all these things. It was definitive. I'm telling you. So we're
Because when
gonna
I
do.
was reading it, I was like, I just want to ask her because I know we don't get a chance. Like coaches don't ever allow students or people to come on live, like I'm talking to you, and ask you questions about their conferences because they'll be so offended. But I'm like, I'm reading everything. I'm like, I have to ask her, is it okay if I ask her these questions? Like, is this true? Like, what's going on?
Because
So I
Natasha too
needed
is
to know.
paying. She's also paying. So she herself needs to know. I'm sure these are the questions she has for herself. I'm telling you guys right now.
Yes,
These are the things she wants to know because it's not free to her.
yes,
She's paying.
no, yes. It's a lot of money. So I don't just want to go there and get no business card and then we done. That's it. No. And then I see scholarships opportunities available. Can you elaborate on that? Do we have to be your student in your school? How does that go?
Right. I just put that there. I don't know what it's gonna look like because I see a lot of conferences, they be
Okay.
having scholarships. So maybe the scholarship is gonna look like maybe free mentorship. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but I plan to have scholarship, maybe one or two for two people, but also raffle
Okay.
tickets. I'm also planning to do a lot of giveaways. We're gonna have maybe if it's a tote bag, something just a souvenir to take home. We're gonna have that, as well as Lion will be for our VIP tickets order. There will be food on day two. We're gonna have lots of drinks, a lot of water, beverages, water break, all that's available. We're actually those quotes right now. Like I said, I have someone helping me to plan this. So yeah, we're gonna have, I don't like to say nice time because I'm not for nice time. That's not my, I'm not, it's not a party for me. It's a mission and a vision
Not
for
true.
me. I'm not having no nice time, but maybe you understand where I'm coming from with that. So, but yeah. So yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So yes,
Well,
Tiffany. Wait,
my
let me take the question.
all of
Tiffany
my
has a
questions have
question.
been answered.
Let me take the
Okay.
question. So should it be a DNA lab or mobile lab? DNA lab is specific. So you've specified that. Shonda, this is your answer. So you've specified DNA, then be very careful. But if you put it under a general umbrella as mobile lab, then it's mobile for all other services. But if you're saying DNA, because be mindful here, we can offer so many services. It could be drug testing, DNA, it could be lead, it could be all that. So I hope that answers your question, Shonda. For Tiffany wants to know, how about living in Maryland? Yes, I think you have in Maryland, you have a good and better chance, and you should take this right away, Tiffany, because for most of my VIPs, they are not living in Maryland, but God also gave us a new. Remember, that's the thing. Anything we do here, and I said it's God backing, right? When we was having our meeting last night, a new idea came and we didn't even have it on our agenda. And that was actually inspired by Miss Joanne, Miss Arinze right here watching me. And she gave us this idea where we can hire, so y'all will hire your people. You know how Natera will hire you, and you guys have not even seen Natera before. Like all these mobile labs, they give you the work, you don't even know them. So the idea is that my VIPs that are not in Maryland can do that. And you also make money while you're home. Your phlebotomist or your medical assistant will take care of everything for you once they are fully and properly trained. So Tiffany, I think you should jump on this ASAP. Then Joanna said Alliance gives a lot of marketing on the, yeah, that's it. That's why we really want to partner with Alliance. And I don't know if you guys know that I have a very strong connection with Alliance. And Alliance is also going to be one of our sponsors for conference because they like Coachella and they like the mission. So they have everything. And you guys, when upon receiving my certificate, Alliance recognizes that certificate and gives you a huge distance, almost 50% off. Because if you go to Alliance, you're going to pay $350. We're not doing that here with Coach Eli students. You're not going to get half off. And even Natasha is can attest to this. Natasha paid the full price because I literally just
Yes.
concluded this contract with Alliance. And if you are in
Yeah.
this room, if you are watching now or later, if you have been able to use my certificate to secure your discount, let us know because this is all new initiative, right? But for sure, I'm confident in what I do. That's what you think. Okay, very good. Big, good. Who is Alliance? Alliance is a lab that we partner with solely for DNA. And I think you all should run with Alliance because Alliance allows you to resell DNA immigration. That's the only lab that allows you to be a reseller. None of them wants to give you AABB certification, and neither do they want you to resell. They will ask you to refer your clients to them and they will pay you a referral agent fee. Who does that? I always teach my students because I like to empower people. I like being in charge. So that's how I also teach people. These are the things. If you have been working with me for so long, okay, very good, Kenyatta. Keep us posted. So yeah, Kenyatta is on this side. She's on my YouTube and she's confirming with me that she just submitted my certificate. and she will keep us posted to let us know if that's a check or no. But yeah. So I hope that covers the question. Very good, Miss Tanya. Over to you, Natasha.
That covers all of my questions that I had. I just wanted to be clear on like what we're walking into and what to expect out of this conference. Because every day, everything you post, I don't care if it's 3 pages, I read it because again, I like to read and I'm a pest and I'm gonna ask questions.
In my class,
So I was reading all
she
these things
put me on
and
my
I'm like,
seat, on the
all
edge
this
of my
in the
seat.
conference? Yeah. I said, wait a minute now. All this in the conference?
Yeah, this
I
in the
gotta know.
conference. It's doable. It is achievable. I don't set unrealistic goal. I set attainable goal. So if you look at it, we're gonna have 8+ speaker, right? We're gonna definitely for sure have, if not up to 5 speakers in my panelist, right? My panelists are set. Two of my students, powerful people. Actually, I just don't want to talk about it because I don't want to. I feel like it is too much. You know how you can't even contain some things. One of my panelists actually
Yes.
works directly with a renowned lab, but we're not gonna give you the name yet. And she's gonna come. Don't tell anyone, y'all. She will break down all the ins and outs of this lab. She will tell you exactly what to say to them. By the time you go there, y'all will have everything. She's gonna be on my panelist. She's gonna be on the panel rather. She's going to be on the panel and she's on board. She just got her ticket. So y'all don't even want to miss that. I don't know why I forgot about that. She's there. She's going to come. For those of you that are my immigration consultant students, you probably know what I'm talking about because I let the cat out in one of our classes last time. My immigration consultant. Remember told you about the girl that is with us that she's going to be on the panel? Yeah. She will let us in on the back end of a renowned lab. I'm telling you guys right now. I'm telling you guys right now. And we're gonna have, oh, I already talked about the workshop. Yeah, for sure.
Yes. I'm so
Rosalind is
excited.
watching.
Like,
Rosalind is gonna be our Rosalind is a registered nurse, guys. Rosalind just secured gain an admission to continue a nurse practitioner. Yes, Rosalind's gonna be a nurse practitioner in less than a year, guys.
congratulations.
Yes, and let me
Oh
tell you,
my
if you need
God.
help, and she's going to be autonomous, meaning that she can practice in a couple of states, including Virginia and Maryland. So if you need nurse practitioner, Rosalind will be your go-to in less than some weeks to come. And Rosalind is going to be leading one of the sessions. She's leading the lead anyway. I'm confident. I can't, like, she's a nurse. She's skilled. They do this day and night in there. She can do lead testing closing her eyes, with her eyes closed rather. So she will lead that session for us. Yes, yes, and yes, she's becoming a nurse practitioner. Yes, Rosalind, everybody's sharing up.
Yay.
Kenyatta says congratulations. Oh yeah, you and Kenyatta are in the same
Congrats.
class. Even Joanna, yeah, some of you knows each other. But yes, so and you probably all know Nicole too. Nicole is the one doing the yes, Sabrina. Nicole, yes, Torina, very well. Yeah, I finished up. Wow. So Torina, you're a nurse too. Good, good, good. And no, Torina is actually nurse North
Congrats.
Carolina too. Yeah, and she's one of my VIPs. So if you guys need, as a matter of fact, somebody was calling me today and asked me if I know a nurse practitioner in North Carolina. I'm gonna go back to that message and I'll shoot you an email, Torina. But yes, things are happening here. Alicia says congratulations. Yes, Mary Rosalind is becoming a nurse practitioner soon. And one of my
Beauty and
friends too,
brains.
Beauty and Brain. Even Courtney is a nurse practitioner and she's in Georgia too. Shikel says congratulations. And Shikel too is a VIP too,
Awesome.
y'all. Sierra too is a VIP, y'all. I see you guys right there. So yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. Honestly, I
I'm
just can't
excited.
wait. I'm
Me too.
excited. I'm excited. Oh,
I hope
see.
you guys enjoyed this. I hope I asked all the questions you guys were
Mhm.
thinking.
Mhm. We're probably gonna do more if I see that you guys have more questions that we didn't cover. Oh, Chanel 2 is a VIP. Yes, Chanel 2 is a VIP right there.
Hi,
Yes. Yes,
Chanel.
Chanel. Yes, 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 yes. Chanel is coming. Chanel, what state are you from? Oh, let me tell you, sir. So let me tell you what Chanel did. Chanel typically watches me or watch me whenever I'm live on YouTube, right? So I am. Okay. Yes, she's in North. You both are in North Carolina. Sure, Chanel, where are you from? Latanya says, Miss Annibal. Yes. Oh, Rashanda says she's coming too. Tiffany just got her ticket. Tiffany, did you get the VIP? Yes, this is exciting. We need a village. Y'all need to come. Like I just want this is gonna be transformating. I'm telling you, it's not a joke. She's in Chanel is in Chanel. Okay. Listen, Chanel put me on the plug, y'all. She inspired me. Like, you know how you know something, but with the little conversation we had, she actually told me about them two young men killing the show, doing STD testing and making. I'm
Oh,
glad Chanel is there. I don't make things up. Chanel was the one that told me about this. Chanel, put it in the chat. How much do this guy make per week? I'm gonna let her put in
oh
the
my
chat.
God.
No. It's gonna look like Coachella be talking too much, calling numbers. She's gonna put it right now. Chanel, go ahead and put it because you sent me the video and I watched it
Oh, they make $1 million. I
per
watched it too.
week. Chanel, put it in the comment per week. Doing what? STD testing.
STD test.
The same clear that you. These guys are not even phlebotomists or nurses. Y'all are nurses. A
No,
lot of you are nurse practitioners. These boys are just young boys,
regular guys.
regular guys.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in
Yep.
Illinois. Regular guys. And what? Boom. Chanel, put in the comment. They make that's what. Listen, and I know because they are solving problem. They are doing community outreach. Listen, the moment you put your business for impact, for community impact, you will sell out. That's why I say you should come to conference. I'm gonna blow your mind. Just come to conference. Come to conference. You will be ready to go and execute. Exactly. Chanel, thank you so much. God bless you. About 1 million every week because of strategy. You got to have strategy. You have to. You can't fail. And you won't fail because you're in the right room at the right time, at the right place. You won't fail. I'm telling you. Millions. Why? The money is America. America is rich and blessed. I'm telling you guys right now. You all know how many services we offer here? I don't even want to talk about immigration because I'm done. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. There are so, even let's just say immigration is so complex. What about the little ones that we can do? Y'all can do a finger stick. Y'all can do finger stick. You can do a finger stick. You can do a finger stick.
Yep.
You can draw blood. Was it this cohort, Natasha? There was this girl in our group. Do you remember the girl? She said she's a nurse. She's the administrator in a nursing home. Was it this group or the last one?
Yes, yes, she did.
She did.
I don't recall the name of the person.
But you know she's part of you guys group, right?
Yes.
So why I don't see her anymore?
Me neither. I
But
think she maybe came one time.
yeah, she's working. You know, these people are key stakeholders, so they can't really show themselves
Yes.
like that. So they have to go silo. Some of my students are like that. They are big top-notch people, and they see the business aspect and the assets rather. So they come. I have some private student like that. So she came and she didn't show up again, but she always catches up on the meeting. You know what she said? What did she say? Tell them. Yeah, Rosalind. Oh, yes. Okay, very good. What did she say? What did she say, y'all?
Which part? I don't recall.
No,
That I don't
Rosen is also in the
recall.
comment. She said the nursing home has a huge
Needs
need.
us. She said that. She said the nursing home needs us.
Ha!
She said desperate.
That's why she Torina, that's the lady I was trying to explain to you. You, you see how God always do things? It would come back and
Yes.
confirm things. I was actually describing that lady. That was the lady I was trying to explain to you or tell you about Torina when you called me this afternoon. They need
Yes.
services. Yeah, they need it.
Desperately.
So I'm saying this to say it doesn't even have like there are so many ways you can make money. What about that one client with $500 million? What about the lead?
Jesus.
What about the blood draw? What about like what about? You know what I mean? So
Mm.
yeah, Serena, yeah, that's the lady. That's the lady I was referring to. Yes, even Kenyatta says she knows because you guys are all in the same class together. I loved working with you guys. You guys group. Well, I had another amazing cohort too. That was in September. My last year September cohort was also they were good
Mm.
people too.
Okay.
Yes, we need to. Yeah, I'll put in the chat. Yeah. So Chanel actually was the one that told me about that video. Y'all need to watch it. It's really really inspiring.
Yes,
Really
it
really
is.
inspiring. STD. That's what they do. And from there they have their own good RX. They started small and they grew. You must
Yes.
not despise anything small because you will grow. You will grow
And they right here with me in Florida,
in
in
Florida.
Miami, Fort
I'm telling you.
Lauderdale. Yeah,
Are you
they
guys
right down here.
familiar? Are you guys familiar with Good RX? They own Good RX, the online prescription pharmacy that gives you guys free coupon.
That's them.
That's
Yep.
them. They own it. They own it. I'm telling you.
Yep.
You have to have strategy. The moment you don't have strategy, it's huge. I'm telling you, they own it. They do. And y'all need to listen to them because these boys, they speak slang. They barely even have education. I'm telling
They
you.
from the
They're
streets.
on the
Yeah,
street.
they
They're
from the
street
streets.
guys. I'm gonna watch him again. I like one of his slang. I'm missing his slang. He's gonna say, "I bet." Is it bet? You know, I like the way the guys speak. Yeah, Roshana, you need to watch that video. You'll be inspired. Yeah, I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna post it. Yes, honestly. Oh, see, Rosalind got you guys. That's the link right
Roasted
there.
just posted it.
That's the link. Go watch them. They only have clear. That's about what they have. They don't even have, and they, you know how many doctors that works for these boys? They recruit all the doctors in. See, listen.
Yes, they did.
Let's meet in
Yes, they did.
September. Let's leave everything. We just came here, and I want to say thank you, Natasha. God bless you, and may
No
God enlarge your
problem.
coast. Listen, this is the plan for it. This is my plan for you. And the reason is because we want you to not miss it. So anything it would take us, take me in particular, to let you not miss this is what I'm doing. So guys, that's it from here. What else? What's else? Are we done? I'm just
That's it. We're
excited.
done.
It's dark. Okay, we gotta go. Thank you, ladies. I'm always still to get a little more motivation. Yeah, yeah. See, yeah. Kenyatta is always motivated when you speak, Natasha.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Love you guys. Shika. I'll see you later. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Man, it is.